Japan, and the 2022 NHK Trophy Grand Prix of Figure Skating. As we're live inside the ice arena here in Sapporo. Of course, Sapporo was the first host city ever for the Winter Olympic Games in Asia in 1972, and also have a bid in for the 2030 Winter Olympic Games along with Salt Lake City. So they have a great chance to host their second Winter Olympics. Of course, that decision will come up next year. In this area of Japan, so popular for sport, host of numerous skating events over the years. Well, first on the agenda today will be the pairs free program. There are 6 teams, and there they are. There's a look at the start order for this event as they continue to battle for those precious points to qualify for the Grand Prix final in Torino, December 8th to 11th. But really, mostly, they're also looking for personal best scores, because that's how they measure themselves and their improvement throughout the year. And some of them are looking to reset their season, get it on course for their national championships, for 4 continents, Europeans, worlds. And some are battling for those final few spots at the Grand Prix final. Well, interesting note, found out that they don't really want a lot of loud cheering in this venue, of course, because of COVID. You can see all the audience have masks on, so do the skaters and coaches for the most part. So quite strict rules as well. They've got a see-through glass separating the coach from the skaters in the kiss and cry. Extra special care being taken by the organizers of this competition to protect everyone. Let's meet the officials for this event.
Also representing the ISU, please welcome
referee.
The referee, Mr. Marco Buttarelli.
Ichiban judge.
Judge number 1, Ms. Yutka Mokura, Czech Republic.
Czech. 2番ジャッジ
Judge number 2, Ms. Kari Turik, Estonia.
エストニア3番ジャッジ
Judge number 3, Ms. Susan Morris, Canada.
カナダ4番ジャッジ
Judge number 4, Ms. Mami Maeda, Japan.
日本5番ジャッジ
Judge number 5, Mr. Philippe Miriguet, France.
フランス6番ジャッジ
Judge number 6, Ms. Kylie Ann Jacopetti, Australia.
オーストラリア7番ジャッジ
Judge number 7, Ms. Ulla Feig, Germany.
ドイツ8番ジャッジ
Judge number 8, Ms. Devani Deck, United States of America.
アメリカ9番ジャッジ
Judge number 9, Mr. Walter Toigo, Italy.
イタリア技術役員
Representing the ISU Technical Panel,
テクニカルコントローラー
Technical Controller, Mr. Euron Prince.
テクニカルスペシャリスト
Technical Specialist, Mr. Troy Goldstein. Technical Specialist, Ms. Elizabeth Kane.
And there is a look at the first 3 teams about to take to the ice for their 6-minute warm-up.
The skaters of warm-up group number 1 will take the ice.
第1グループの選手を滑走順にご紹介いたします。
from Netherlands.
ダリア・ダニーロはミシェル・千葉組
From France.
Well, Daria and Michelle, 20 and 24 years of age. Camille and Pavel, husband and wife team
From Italy.
from France.
イルマ・カルダラ
And from Italy, Irma and Ricardo.
Skaters, please start your 6 minutes warm-up.
Well, it's interesting in pair skating. This is the one discipline that there is not a lot of entries, or as many entries, pardon me, as there is, of course, in men, women, and ice dance. It is a difficult discipline to develop around the world. The ISU does have special seminars set up throughout the year in different areas of the world to encourage young, early development countries in pairs how to get involved. They provided some great work along the way for young pair coaches as well, trying to encourage this discipline.
1番ダリア・ダニーロは
As we take
ミシェル・千葉組
a look at Daria Danilova and Michelle Siba from the Netherlands. They're coached by Dmitry Savin.
2018年にペアに転向し
This is their first Grand Prix season. Not a lot of international competition experience or success at this stage of their careers. And as you take a look at the list of elements on the left, they'll open, as most teams will, with that triple twist lift. And we'll talk a little bit more about that, what you may want to look for as a fan. But these elements happen so quickly, very difficult to pick out all the small details that are there.
ユー・コバレフ、パベル・コバレフ組フランス
And Camille and Pavel Kovalev from France,
14年にペアを結成し
they
2017
teamed up in 2014, got married to each other in December 2017.
初出場の世界選手権では8位と健闘しまし
And that's a team both on and off the ice. As we look at their list of elements, they also will start with the triple twist. It's not required, but most teams do start with that
た
element.
ユー・コバレフ、パベル・コバレフ組
They're fifth in the short program with 55.36. As we take a look at Irma Caldari and Riccardo Magalio from Italy, 22 and 23 years old, so quite young in this discipline, fourth after the short program.
5位に入り
Once again, the triple twist is the first start.
優勝を飾りました
Starting element,
今季は国際大会
the
2試合
individual solo element so important as well.
初出場となったイギリス大会では5位という成績を残しています
That's where most of the mistakes for the pair teams will be, is on the individual jumps or the throws, as we just saw right there. Well, that first element in the program, as you saw the list, every team will be starting with that element. It's called the twist lift. The women, there are 5 possible features. Feature number 1, the women's split position, each leg at least 45 degrees from the body axis, and the women's legs are straight or almost straight. Item number 2, catching the woman at the side of the waist without her hands, arms, or any part of her upper body touching the man. So if you see the woman coming down off that twist lift and the hand touches the shoulder or the head or whatever, that feature would not be called. Feature number 3, woman's position in the air with the arms above the head. So as she's thrown in the air and twisting around, if her arms are above her head, that is another feature. It's a difficult feature, of course, and a difficult takeoff. Steps or turns, small lifts immediately preceding the takeoff, executed with continuous flow. They want to have lots of steps quickly into that lift on the twist. And the final feature, the man's arms pulled down by his side as the woman is flying above him. It looks so risky, being straight or almost straight, reaching at least the shoulder level after the release. So there are 5 features that these teams can utilize to obtain a level 4, which would be the highest you could get, or all the way down to level 1 or base level. So we'll take a special look at that on each one of the teams. Just a little bit more detail, and one of the reasons I wanted to go through that is because as a fan of skating, most people would not understand the detail by which the 2 judging panels, one is the technical panel, one is the judging panel, analyze each one of these programs. There's a lot of people on those judging panels with specific details to analyze, and there are so many different aspects to take a look at. It's impossible for us as viewers to see every small detail, particularly in ice dance. There's so many. We get an overall impression and we see what we like, and we can see an obviously mistake on a fall, but there's many other details being considered by both the technical panel and the judging panel. And just to simplify that process, technical panel is looking at what the element is, how difficult it is, and putting a rating on it, and the judging panel looks at how well it was done. That is the sport part. We'll get into the presentation part a little bit later in the show. There's a look at the end of the lift. Difficult dismount. Of course, these teams in the first group here will be really looking to improve their personal scores. They're setting up the rest of the season. They have national championships coming up in just the next few months, and then on to ISU Four Continents, ISU European Championships, and then of course the World Championships in Japan, in Saitama, Japan in March. Watch it, throw triple loop there.
The warm-up is over. Skaters, please leave the ice. Thank you.
Well, you can see the one team on the ice skating first. They will finish their warm-up a little bit earlier to give themselves a bit of a rest, calm themselves down a little bit as the other two teams leave the ice. And we'll go backstage and do some mental rehearsal, maybe walk through a couple items with their coach, but pretty much job is done at this point.
Number 1, representing Netherlands.
Well, the first team on the ice, 20-year-old Daria Danilova, 24-year-old Michelle Siba from Netherlands, 54.46 and 6 after the short program. 102.65, their personal best in the free program, looking to top that score right here, right now, skating to Goodbye Song and Stand Up.
When that Pharaoh Jerry comes, I'm gonna leave you. I'm bound for the promised land. I'm gonna leave you. I'm sorry, I'm gonna leave you. Farewell.
The first element will be the twist. It happens very quickly. Watch for the man's arms to be taken down to the side, the woman's arms above the head, perhaps. Let's see. Here's the triple twist. A little bit of a rough landing. She did not take her arms above the head. That is in at a level 3, though. Side-by-side jumps, triple Salchows. Daria has to step out. Beautiful throw, triple loop. Back outside death spiral, one of the more difficult of the death spiral element. Just in at a base level. There's the group 5 reverse lift, the most difficult of all of them. Change of position, one hand, and then difficult dismount. Level 4. Throw, triple flip, takes the fall. A nice dance lift right at the end of the program on the pair combination spin, level 4. Nicely done. Good start to this competition. And this young team continues to get stronger every time out, learning how to cope with the stress and the pressure and deliver the difficult elements in competition. And that itself is a skill that takes years. This was a good outing for Daria and Michelle. And you can see the smile on their face. They seem to be quite pleased with that. A couple mistakes in the program, but some wonderful quality elements as well. It's a very physical discipline with the throws and the woman coming down from probably 2.5 feet in the air, 15, 16 kilometers across the ice, absorbing that landing on one leg, and the man lifting even at the end of the program. I'm going to be very careful with the turns to be safe. It's incredibly difficult discipline. Requires physical and psychological strength. There's the twist. Little rough landing there. It is in at a level 2, so missing 2 of the features. She touched him on the way down. There's the triple Salchows, the top of the program, over-rotated by Daria. Has to step out. Here's the throw triple loop. This was nice. Look at nice and straight in the air. Gets the free leg out early, pushes it straight back, stabilizes the landing. Just excellent. There's one hand position grab, the blade by Daria. That's a feature, increasing the difficulty and the points. And the entrance back outside death spiral. This is in only at a level 2, so they did get the entrance. Woman's head has to get down low enough there as we take a look at the throw triple flip. This is on a lean right here. Starts to lean over to the right, and the weight is on the right side of the landing foot, rather on top, and has to take the fall on that. But overall, a pretty strong performance here. 102.65, their personal best in the free program. They'll come pretty close to that here, I believe. And they'll want to continue to improve, get those jumps landed, and the throw, and that would make a significant difference in their score. And I'm sure we'll see that a little bit later in the season, but good start here.
ダニーロは千葉組の得点 101.38 総合得点
Well, 101.38, just shy of their personal bests for Daria and Michelle. 155.84 for the competition. They're the first team out, but to some degree, mission accomplished here. Starting to get stronger. Fix up those 2 falls. And the points will be significantly higher.
2番カミユ・コバレフパベル・コバレフ組フランス
From France, husband and wife team, Camille and Pavel Kovalev, 5th in the short program, 55.36. 115.87 is their personal best in the free program. Just like all the other teams wanting to continue to improve their own score as they will skate to Caruso. Also start with the twist. Watch the man grab the woman at the waist. Twist. Arms came down to the side. Level 2, missing 2 features on that element. Great quick pickup into the Group 5 axle lift. Little difficulty on that entry into the back outside death spiral. Second throw jump right here. Throw triple flip. Little forward, hand goes on the ice, but stood up. Reverse lift. Good ascent, little slow in the turns. So difficult. Nice throw, triple Salchow. Well, you can see the fist pump by Pavel Kovalev with his wife, Camille. This was a stronger performance. They're going to be happy with this progress from the short program. And you can see they're just, as all the teams are, exhausted at the end, especially when you have a difficult lift right at the end of the program. So much up to the man to make sure the turns are safe and clean. Well, I think they'll be quite happy with this program, finishing their Grand Prix Series events as they move towards their national championship, of course, and the European Championships in January. As it begins to come together and you feel more confident, you then begin to take not crazy risks, but you tend to believe that you're on the right course. And that element such as this, here's the twist. The hands are right at the side by the man. Pretty good catch, that's in a level 2, so. And here are the triple toe loops on a big lean for Camille, but puts the hand down, that's okay, saves it into a single toe loop. So we take a look at the group 5. Axle lift, difficult entry. Watch the turns by Pavel, nice and smooth. You don't see a lot of snow, so good ice coverage on that. With a plus GOE of an extra point. Here's the throw triple flip. Hand has to go down as well. Coming from such a height, so difficult to absorb and hold the pressure through your hip, your knee, and your ankle. There's the group 5 reverse lift, so difficult. The balance point, so narrow. There's the change of position. The woman cannot move, just has to stay absolutely still for the man to stabilize underneath. With such a coordination, teamwork on those lifts. There's the throw triple Sakao. That was nicely done near the end of the program. Very successful. Could stretch the landing position out a little bit more. Just small details such as that. And right there, and as soon as you see one of the athletes fist, with a fist pump, or they're happy, you know that they have a general feel for the direction they're moving in throughout the season. And that, I believe, for Pavel was a success. Free program score 106.65. That's first in the free program with a 162.01 for the competition. That'll put Camille and Pavel Kovalev from the Netherlands into first place.
They are now in first place.
Oh, from France, pardon me. Similar flag.
Number 3, representing Italy.
Next up, 22-year-old Irma Caldari and 23-year-old Riccardo Magalio. Fourth after the short program, 58.95. They're going to need a 103.07 to take the lead. 104.53 is their personal best in the free program. They'll skate to Don't Be Too Serious. Here's the twist right off the top of the program. Level 2, also missing 2 features. Double axles a little bit far apart, but done. Throw triple Lutz. The throw triple loop, nicely done. Great speed on the landing. Taking a little extra time to get organized for the rotations there. Carry part of that lift. Group 3 lift at the end of the program. Very nice back outside death spiral. And at level 3, if you look up at the left part of the screen, you'll see the green dots and the red dots. Green dots meaning those are added marks, positive GOE scores for the elements. The red means there is a reduction for an error. Well, you can see this team is very happy, smiles on their face, high fives. And you just get a sense in the free program that, I don't want to say that the pressure's off, but the short program is so nerve-wracking because you only have so many elements to sort of set the standard and get your placement after the short, and particularly for those teams that are battling for podium positions. One mistake will take them out of, may take them out of contention. So here you see the free programs, there's more time, there's more elements to work with, and they can settle in to a more comfortable zone, as we've seen with each one of these 3 teams in the first group. Here, let's take a look at the double axles. We'll have to fight on the landing. There's the throw, triple flip, gets the free leg back a little bit forward. This difficult lift. There's the change in position. As I mentioned, the women must be absolutely rock solid on top of those lifts. There's a little dance lift a little later in the program. Here's a look at the throw triple loop. Watch the position in the air straight, gets the free leg out, doesn't touch the ice. Nicely done. Good speed on the landing as well. And a big smile on Ricardo's face right at the end of the program. Look at the balance point right on the right hip. Doesn't look risky, but it is. And pair combination spin level 4 right at the end of the program. Remember, level 4 is the highest that you can go. With each level brings more points. But the quality, if you have a poor quality level 4, that can take it down a little bit as well. It gets complicated. I'm not going to go too far down that rabbit hole, but lots to look at. This is a team that's happy after their free program, and they'll look to try to improve on their personal best score of 104.53 in the free program. And let's see. There it is, season's best, 105.28. So they're thrilled with that, with a total competition score of 164.23 as Irma and Ricardo. take over the lead.
Is 164.23, and they are now in first place.
So great to see when the skater comes off the ice, thrilled with the performance and happy with the marks. Positive experience as they move forward to the rest of their season, as we take a look at the standings so far after 3 teams. There they are, the last 3 teams ready to take to the ice.
The skaters of warm-up group number 2 will take the ice.
And there is the team that's currently in the lead. So exciting. Here's the first team. Brooke McIntosh, Benjamin Mimar, 17 and 21 years old, a young team, new team, gaining momentum. Emily Chan, Spencer Akira Howe from the United States, 25 and 26 years of age. Enrico Miura, Ryuichi Kira, 20 and 30 years old, and they are something special. Well, we've had some good skating so far in the competitions. We take a look at the start order for this event. Brooke and Benjamin currently in 3rd place. Now they have 9 points out of a 4th place finish earlier in the Grand Prix series. They're going to need to be on the podium for sure to have any chance. And a 2nd place would give them a much better chance, of course, but they're going to have to skate a strong program here, no question.
Number 2 in the order of skating.
4番ブルック・マッキントッシュ、ベンジャミン・マイマー組、カナダ。2020年にペアを結成し、
And there you see, once again, this team opening up with a triple twist.
ジュニア選手権では銅メダルに輝きました。
And then into the difficult triple toe, double toe combination.
フィンランド大会で3位表彰台に上がり、
Brooke and Benjamin really are
4位と健闘しています。
gaining comfort and confidence between each other and getting stronger every time out.
5番エミリー・チャン、スペンサー・アキラ・ハウ組、アメリカ。
Well, Emily Chan and Spencer Akira, 2nd in the short program with a 64.62. And this is such a strong team. Winning the silver medal at Skate Canada International earlier. They're looking to stay in 2nd or, well, too far to move up really into the goal, to be honest, but to stay in 2nd place, protect those points, and qualify for the Grand Prix final in Torino. They want to made a couple mistakes in the short program, and they want to clean that up here in the free. And here is a team that 2nd of the World Championships. Now, Riku had a shoulder injury, and as we saw yesterday in the warm-up, Ryuichi really spending a lot of time speaking with her, giving her comfort and confidence and calm. They haven't had as much time to train with that injury, but certainly you couldn't tell that from the short program. They're so fun to watch. Not only the elements that we get to see or the performance, but really the relationship, their smile, how they look at each other, how they handle each other. And that's what makes that team very, very special indeed. As we see Ryuichi coming to the board, speaking with Coach Bruno Marcotte. And of course, for Riku and Ryuichi, they'll have to leave the ice for a good 20, 25 minutes as the other teams perform. And then it's a whole process of what do you do with that time? Very rarely do skaters actually practice getting off a warm-up and hanging around backstage for, sometimes up to 45 minutes. and then come on the ice, not cold, but not having their feet on the ice for 45 minutes. And that's something, if you don't practice it, you don't know that feeling. So skating last in the competition, although it identifies that you're in first place after the short program, it also presents other challenges. And the whole environment in a competitive arena where you see the boom camera and the cameras and the lighting is all different than your practice area. So when you step on competitive ice, you know this is the big stage. This is the moment. And it feels different. And each skater reacts a little bit different to it, but certainly heightened senses, no question. Let's see Ryuichi just practicing his part of the lift, down deep in the knees, extend the arms up above the head, do the turn one direction, turn the other direction. And that's exactly the man's job, is to have clean turns. You don't want to catch a toe pick or catch an edge, take the lift down.
There's 1 minute left in the warm-up.
And there's a warm-up practice on the pivot. He says, where's my partner? Come on, let's go. As she ignores him. Yeah, there you go. They're a fun partnership and couple. And there's a look at our first team, Brooke McIntosh, Benjamin Mimar from Canada. The World Junior bronze medalist from last season, first season here in seniors. So this is a big outing for them. Progress has been made ever since their national team camp in August. They've come a long ways. As we see Spencer Akira Howe from the United States, and as the music fades, competition begins. Here we go.
Warm-up is over. Skaters, please leave the ice. Thank you.
Well, first team in the final group from Canada, Brooke McIntosh, Benjamin Mimar, third in the short program with a 62.31, 17 and 21, a young team, but on the ascent as they continue to improve every time out. They'll skate the free program with a 114.67 personal best to Les Miserables. Opening element, the triple twist. Nice and smooth, level 2. Side by side triple toe, double toe combination. Just the double sockouts tonight. Setting up for the first throw. Throw triple Lutz, clean.
I dreamed a dream in time gone by, and hope was high and life worth living. All the time has gone night, with the voices soft as thunder. As they tear your hopes apart, and they turn the flame to shame.
Oh, throw triple loop. Takes a hard fall.
Till I dream he comes away, and we will live years together.
Group 3 lift at the end of the program. Doesn't go to one hand. A little shaky.
Now life is here again. I dream.
Yes, there was a few mistakes there, but this is a stronger performance. 3/4 of that program was absolutely solid and clean. Some challenges near the end. You could see on the fall, Brooke grab her arm. So that was a moment of concern, wondering if that last lift would be okay. And it was a little shaky, perhaps. Benjamin deciding not to go to the one arm. So that level 3 or group 3 lift at the end of the program has only level 3. Which they usually have level 4, but being a little bit safe. You can see there is something not 100% coming off the ice for Brooke. And you can see partway through the program, when the music tempo changed, you could see Brooke had a smile on her face, and there was some emotion in that program. And as we take a look at some of the elements, there's the twist in at level 2. Here's the triple toe loops, no problem. Free leg gets back into the double toe loop. Good synchronization on that combination. There's the change of to one hand. Brooke grabs the blade. It's a feature. Benjamin's so strong. Let's see what happens here in the throw triple flip. Right on top. Good punch back with that free leg. So she really establishes that landing nice and smooth. The forward inside death spiral. And this is the part of the program. You can see Brooke smiling right there. Felt that she's in a zone. The program was just perfect up to that point. And then this. There's the throw triple loop. Got it. No. Hits the free foot on the ice. Takes a fall. Grabs her left arm. Got stretched out on that fall. Carries through to the end of the program. But you know, not at 100%. But great job. This team is getting better and better every time out. Lots of growth and maturity still to come. No question. Some more connection to the music. but they're learning to be a team, learning about each other and how to perform under pressure. And Brooke, of course, in a very high competitive athletic family. Sister is a swimmer at the highest level.
Scores, please.
マッキントッシュマイマー組の得点
Free program
113.34
score
総合得点 175.65 現在の順位は第1位です
113.34. That's first in the free program. Season's best 175.65. And Brooke McIntosh and Benjamin Mimar from Canada take over the lead.
5番エミリー・チャンスペンサー・アキラ・ハウ組アメリカ
From the United States, Emily Chan, Spencer Akira Howe, 25, 26 years of age, second in the short program with a 64.62. They'll need 111.04 to take the lead. Their season's best is 120.40. Certainly possible as they will skate the free program to Unchained Melody. This is the first team that will not start their program with a twist. They'll open up with a jump combination right here. Just the double sow, double axle, double axle. Double toe loop by Emily. And here's the twist. First throw triple loop, 2-foot landing. Second throw jump, throw triple sow cow, nicely done. Beautiful and creative first part of the pair combination spin. Little loss of balance there. little rough going up on that lift, but good turns. Final element of the program, a group 4 lift and to hip. Group 3 at the end of the program. Well, Emily had a few problems with the solo jumps today, doubling both, and that will cost some points, no question. And a little shakiness here or there, but this is such a strong team. 120.10 is their personal best, so we'll see if they can top that here. Have a composition score of 7.83, performance for 7.92, and skating skills for 7.56. So their program component scores are pretty high. That'll greatly help their total score here and should secure that at least the second place. Great presence on the ice. There's the double salchow by Emily, but both get up into the double axel, step right up into the second one. There's this split in the catch. She bumps him on the way down, so that twist is in level 3, losing just one of the features. There's the throw triple loop. Doesn't actually touch down on that at all, so that was a nice clean landing. There's the throw triple salchow. Watch the free leg. May just brush the ice, but not badly at all. I thought it touched the ice more than it did. And there's that unique entrance into the pair combination spin. Here's a group 5 axle lift, very difficult takeoff. Little shaky there, but gets onto the one hand right away. She grabs the blade with a feature. And they have a beautiful presence on the ice. They command you to look and to watch them. And a sense of humor as well. You're welcome.
Hello everyone. Hi mom, hi dad.
Great job. Free program score, season's best, 122.87. That's first in the free program with a competition score of 187.49 as they take over the lead from Brooke and Benjamin. And there's a look at the standings so far. Good 12-point lead. Well, up to this point, and this season and last season, this team brings out to the ice some magic, something special. Riku Miura and Ryuichi Kihara of Japan first after the short program with a 78.25, a good lead indeed to start the free program.
Sweet home, you look a little tired. When did you rest? Call me and make yourself right at home. Stay as long as you need. Tell me something wrong, if something's wrong, you can call me. You know I'll take my heart clean apart.
start the program with the twist right here. And it's a beauty.
Let me take your cold hands, weight of your shoulders, like a force to be reckoned with, a mighty ocean or a gentle kiss.
Triple toe, double toe combination, little out of sync, but still got it done.
Like a tidal wave on a glass, cold waters if that serves you best. I will love you without any strings attached. It's okay if you can't catch your breath. You can take the oxygen straight out of my lungs. I just wanna love you, to love you, to love you well. I just wanna learn how to somehow be like myself. Like a force to be reckoned with, my ocean or a gentle kiss. I will love you without any strings attached.
Little mix up there, not serious. Such a quick release of his hand. Great ice coverage on that Group 5 reverse lift. They gain momentum for the ending. Final element, Group 4 lift. Unique entrance on his knees, sliding, change of position, reverse direction, one hand, and now the carry into the ending. They always bring something special to the ice. You can see what a smile by Ryuichi and Riku. This is a special relationship, a partnership. And they bring their joy of each other and the performance onto the ice for everyone to witness as the people stand. And they bring such a threat to the rest of the world in the team event. Strong Japanese women and men and pair and dance coming along. Well, they often say in sport and as we see Bruno Marcotte greet his team off the ice, a special relationship with the coach as well.
Great throw loop. Wow.
He said a lot of good things. You kept calm, great throw triple loop. You can see as they take their opening position here. At what point in the program does the joy come out when the difficult elements are done? There's the twist, only at a level 2. The arms right at his side. That was a great feature. Here's the throw triple, pardon me, the side-by-side triple toe. A little bit out of sync, double toe. But they get it done into a second double toe loop. And smile on Ryuichi's face right here as he enters into the group 5 axle lift. Inside takeoff. Grabs the blade, great speed across the ice, super turns, one-hand dismount. And throw triple loop, as Bruno was mentioning, gets the free leg out, carries great speed on the landing, stretches that position. Here's the throw. Touchdown with the hand there on that throw, triple Lutz. And there's a left-handed one-hand lift, changes hand to the right hand. She changes position, great ice coverage, difficult dismount, level 4. So lots going on with a team that makes it look easy, but it's not. And there's that group 4 lift at the end of the program as he's down on his knees and has to stand up with her on top of him. Reverse direction to start with, changes direction, rotation. She grabs the blade. Look at the focus on his eyes, keep it safe. And then the smile of joy by Riku at the end. I'm not sure what that means. You're safe in baseball, or it's okay? What a great job.
Hello, Mia.
As Bruno says hello to his family back home in Oakville, Ontario.
The scores, please.
So we take a look at the free program score for Riku and Ryuichi, 137.91. Of course, that's first in the free program. Season's best of 216.16 as they take their second title and book their ticket to Torino for the Grand Prix final.
0.16. They are the champions.
Well, they look like they have so much fun together. That's outstanding. As we look backstage at the arena here in Sapporo, and Bruno giving his pair team champions here at the NHK Trophy a hug, final words.
And I know long was not the little things, but that's okay. This is a great experience.
Bruno was saying there are just little things in the free program that need to be worked on.
From there, just more training at home.
And the attitude was amazing.
Get our levels more sharp, right?
Good coach, knows how to speak to the athletes, encourage them, give them the honesty and reality. As we take a look at the final results in the pair event, Riku and Ryuichi in first place, Emily and Spencer Akira, then Brooke and Benjamin from Canada. They grabbed the bronze medal, so they'll have 20 points going into the final week, and they'll have to wait and see what happens amongst the other teams. I think they might be just on the outside of making the final. We'll see what happens over the next week. Well, that's the first event of 4 on the final day of competition at the NHK Trophy in Sapporo. The women's free program coming up, and that will be exciting. World champion not in first place after the short program. She's going to have to battle her way on to the top spot. As we take a look at the bronze medal winners, Brooke McIntosh, Benjamin Mimar. She had a fall, a tough fall at the end of the program, hurt the shoulder a little bit, but fought through the rest. And as I mentioned several times, this team continues to get better. Quite a tall team. They handle that just beautifully. And Brooke is quite a competitor and demands the best. And great partnership in Brooke and Benjamin, with much more to come. Second place goes to Emily Chan and Spencer Akira Howe from the United States. Such a strong team, great presence on the ice. Here's a look at the opening twist. Didn't go quite as high as they would have hoped. Beautiful and unique entry into the pair combination spin here. Motionless motion in a way. And there's a look at the dismount on the lift. Beautiful closing pose and a big smile by Spencer. And the champions, Riku and Ryuichi from Japan. Second time on top of the podium in the Grand Prix Series. We'll see them in Torino, December 8th to 12th for the Grand Prix final, as they will challenge the best in the world for the title. And you can see not only brilliant performance and skills, but brilliant smiles as well. Great personalities. That concludes the coverage of the pairs free program. Up next, the women's free. You won't want to miss that. Stay with us. We'll be back.